Hello everybody, and welcome to today's presentation. Thank you for joining the Fund&Grow channel for our Black Friday special. So my name is Ari Page. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Fund&Grow, and I'm joined by our COO, Mike Banks, who will also be one of our presenters for today.
How you guys doing today? Let us know if you guys can hear us loud and clear. If you're seeing us on the video right now, come to the questions area. If you can, just let us know that you can hear us and see us. Because we are live, so we want to make sure everything's working. We got a few different streams going on, so
Yep.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and bring up our PowerPoint.
We submit about 1,500 to 2,000 applications every month, so we really know what the banks are looking for, how to qualify, how to get approved for the maximum amount, and that's what we're talking about today.
And for all of those who stick around to the end of the call, we have a bonus. We always like to give out a bonus, but notice that the bonus on this specific presentation is the biggest one you're going to see throughout the entire year. So it's not very often that we will drop our price, but for this particular promotion, we are dropping it lower than we ever have before. And so we have something great lined up for everyone to the end of the call. So the important part of using this type of funding is the long-term strategic aspect of it. To be able to have funding that you're able to use over and over and over. To be able to use the card stacking process where you're not giving up access or giving up equity within your company, like Shark Tank funders do. What you're doing is you are 100%, you and your partner are the ones that are being put in charge. So all of the funding that's set up is yours. You can use it over and over. It doesn't appear on your personal credit report. And so you have to know which banks do this, how to get access to multiple accounts at the same time, how to do that card stacking process. And this is what we do for many clients. You can see Jane here talks about how she's an attorney, and she talks about how we got her this funding. She talks about the first batch. She even talks about the second batch. We have Philip Morris here, talks about getting $155,000 in his first batch of funding. And we're going to be bringing up a lot of different testimonials throughout the call, guys, because we want you to understand how many folks out there have already used this type of funding, and they've pivoted from more expensive funding, from not just Shark Tank funding and hard money and those types of things, but there's merchant factoring, there's all these expensive forms of financing. When you have 0% unsecured financing available, you need to be like Val and like these others and move forward on getting that. But the question that we have for you right now is, how much do you need? A lot of people are in real estate. I'm assuming they're going to need all that they can get their hands on. Come to the questions area. No matter if you're on YouTube, if you're on our Facebook, if you're on the webinar right now, come to the questions area or the comments area and let us know how much funding you're looking for. Now, the great thing about the funding that we set up is that this type of funding can be used for anything. There is no money police that are going to come along and ask, well, where did you spend that? Did you spend it within your business or on this or on that? That's not the way that this type of funding works. It's not tied to an investor group or to angel investors or to a specific equity program or bank program where they direct how you spend it, and then you have to provide paperwork showing how you spent it. None of that applies here. This is just, you can spend it on literally whatever you want to spend it on. Although, of course, we don't recommend you go to Walmart with it. Spend it in your business. So this type of unsecured funding is just perfect for an investor, because if the worst should happen and you can't pay it off, they're not going to take whatever you purchased with the funding. Let's say you purchased a company van. They can't take that away from you. Let's say you are working on a rehab and everything goes to shit, but you paid for the new roof on the rehab with the card. Well, guess what? They can't take that roof back off. Now you can still flip the building and get paid back. And so no matter what, using this type of funding is powerful and from an asset protection point of view. But add on top of that all that spending that you're doing on top, they're going to give you cash back. They're going to give you points. I've said many times before, but 2 years ago, me and my family, we went to Barcelona, Spain, and we flew business first class, and they literally gave us beds to lay down in, and it was amazing. And we didn't spend a single dollar on it. No layover. We didn't have to go to Heathrow. It was a direct flight. And all of that is super expensive to do it without it would have been like $45,000 tickets for all four of us. And all of that was completely free because of the spending that we're doing. We're spending on pay-per-click marketing. We're spending on our office location. We're spending on phone lines. We're spending on the list is insane. Put all of that on a card. Put all of that on a card. And when you do, now all of your spending, you've just knocked off like 1.5–2% of your total thing. If you're spending 200 grand a month on your facility and your PPC and all of your marketing and all of that, well, you've just knocked it down by 2%. That's huge.
Yeah.
Add that up month to month.
And even if you just do a couple deals, every 6 months, you're a real estate investor and you use this to buy some properties, even by doing that, you're covering the cost of the wire transfer. The wire transfer costs you about 2.85% to send a wire, but because you're sending $50,000 or $100,000, you're going to get back a lot of that cash through the rewards points, and I've heard it directly from my clients.
And another cool thing, so sometimes some clients want to get access to more cash. So if they're spending $50,000 a month on their facility and on their team and business, then instead of paying off the business card, what you do is you instead of paying with cash, that $50,000 a month, whatever your monthly expenses are, they switch it to the business card, and then they just start putting it on the card, and then their incoming proceeds from sales obviously start stacking up. Don't pay off the card, just pay the minimum monthly payment. And so there's multiple ways to use it where you don't even have to like pull cash off the card, where you can just allow the spending to accrue on the card while not spending your cash, and effectively giving you access to more cash without even doing a cash transfer or anything like that. So this type of funding is great. It doesn't show up on your credit report. You can maximize the accounts. You can do the card stacking process. It leaves you in charge. You can use it for real estate, and by even sending wire transfers, it's just endless the amount of options and the things that you can do with it. So just to be clear, I know a lot of people at this point have questions like, well, what is all included? You're saying everything's included. What's included? We've just put right here a list on the screen of everything that's included. So come to the screen, take a quick look. That includes the entity. That includes the 3 to 5 batches of funding, that whole card stacking process that we talked about. That includes the credit consultants doing what they're doing to help you with your personal credit, to help you with your business profile. That includes the inquiry removal template guide that we talked about. It includes the cash liquidation strategies, access to all of those different services, how they work. We even help you with them. We have concierge service with a lot of those services that'll help push our clients. Then the Dun & Bradstreet program, how to get access to the non-PG funding. Everybody needs that funding. Every business needs that funding. And so if your business doesn't have that, then that is the ultimate. The D&B funding, the non-PG funding, that's the ultimate funding. We're not worried about our office building being taken away because it's completely non-PG. We're not worried about our other office building being taken away because it's also non-PG. And there's, if we were in the service industry where we needed vans, we could buy a whole fleet of vans, completely non-PG, or a whole fleet of cell phones or computers or whatever it is that businesses use. All of these things are offered through that type of funding, and it's very lucrative and very useful. So here again, we put it all down together, and you can see in one list every single thing that's included of what we're providing today. And this is our Black Friday special and our Black Friday Cyber Monday special, where you are not going to get this price any other time. This is the lowest that we've ever gone, the lowest that we'll ever go. We're not going to keep it here for very long. And generally, the lowest that we go, if you go to our website right now, you're going to see us at $4,000. And there's other events that we've done in the past where we'll drop it down by $500. But this time we're doing a buy one get one, as well as going down to $3,300, so $3,297.
So $700 off. This is a limited time only. If you guys want if you want access to this, go to fundandgrow.com/10 days, and you'll be able to look at the offer. You'll be able to purchase right then and there. See the payment plans. There are 2 different payment options if you want to go that route. You don't have to lay down the $3,300 today. You could just put down about $1,266. So 3 payments of $1,266.
So yeah, so once you click on the link, fundandgrow.com/10 days, 10 being the number 10, 10 days. So if you're just listening to this, the link is fundandgrow.com/10, then the word days. And once you get to that website, you'll see that you have the $3,297 option, or you have the 2 payments of $1,774, or you have 3 payments of $1,266. It looks like.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much for your time today. I hope everyone got some value out of it. I hope a lot of people took action. I know a good amount of you have. If you haven't taken action yet, go to the link. It's fundandgrow.com/10 days. Save that link. It's still going to be good. but it's going to be shutting down soon. So at least go to the link, check it out.